Hey, it's me, RNG, or as most of you know me, Zenova, and welcome to my RuneScape 3 Ironman Progress series. I'm an old school RuneScape player who was looking for a fresh take on the game without making another old school account, and this is what I decided on. Now, a lot of this is going to be me learning the game, and it's going to be a ton of fun. But before we start, there's two things I'd like to mention. First off, I'm going to be live streaming this whenever I can over at Twitch TV/Zenova. Come say hi whenever you'd like. And second, recorded footage doesn't start until around week 2 on the account. Sorry about it, but hey, future streams will keep recorded content, so no more lost footage. We'll probably be starting around 1599 total level in the first clip today. I really hope you guys enjoy the adventure, and I will talk to you all soon. Alright, here we are finishing up another big chin chompa. So we got 62 Hunter on this one. Unlocked absolutely nothing, but the next level will be red chins. We'll go ahead and start probably farming those for the player-owned farm. If I'm not mistaken, you can get chin chompa drops for that, which should be pretty nice for us to have. All right, we're back with a few things completed with this inventory. We got our 1,000 oak logs, 59 wood cutting, which unlocks nothing, but we did hit 1,600 total. So, for an old school player who started this a couple weeks ago, it's been really enjoyable. Kind of say RuneScape 3 has a lot of quality of life stuff that has made this a lot more fun and a lot more AFK, which some people don't like, but I personally love. Gives me time to do other things such as edit or chill out. We'll be back after 1,000 Willows. See you soon. Just a quick little pit stop during our woodcutting adventure. Did another fish flinger. Got 69 fishing. We are pretty close to our first piece of the fishing outfit. So 140 tokens, we got 122 there. But back to the woodcutting. 75 divination. Fate of the Gods unlocked, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, back to finishing up the willow log grind, just taking little breaks here and there, chopping away at these dailies. Alrighty, and this should be our last inventory of willow logs as well. So oak and willow are done. So I'm sure a lot of people will be asking why I'm doing this. We're looking to get the campfire upgrades. Now I will say I'm not doing it yet, but I knew if I didn't get the oak and willow now, I would never want to collect 1,000 of them. Maple will come from Kingdom. Yew and Magic Elder will be eventual. Yew and Magic though will be something that just comes from drops over time. I have already made a decent contribution to use. 166. I just think it's from killing my mole meat reapers. Speaking of reapers, we do have Barrow Brothers, who will probably tackle that here soon. We also went to port. We did get a daily reset token. Probably going to use that on the caches if I still need div experience by the time we're done with smithing and crafting. While we're waiting on some other dailies and stuff, we probably will be cutting gems here. All right, quick little up on crafting before we do the cache, but nothing huge on the unlocks again. Other than that, though, Branches of Darkmire will be a quest we'll be doing in the future. Back to some more daily grind. So 65 crafting, that is going to unlock a whole lot of nothing for us. 76 mining, another quest requirement, one step closer to that quest gate. But honestly though, we're just doing it for smithing to get invention. Keep you guys updated on the progress. Obviously just doing all the dailies in between. Alright, so we may have got a little distracted while mining. Just kind of thinking of RFD, want to do a couple of subquests, so we have to stop with compromise here. Just kind of give this to the generous. And quest completed. Randomly got divided to some ED3 runs before bed, so we can see those gains here. We ended up hitting 101 combat. Ended up getting 62 dungeoneering as well. The big thing about the 101 combat is we'll have the Polden of Each and Shiloh Village Slayer Masters unlock, and then 62 dungeoneering will get us that Ring of Vigor, which we will be unlocking sooner rather than later. And then we're also hitting 80 Mage out of the CD3 run, which is a pretty good stepping stone towards some of the better Mage unlocks in the future. So here's 67 Strength. We're just chipping away towards unlocking Bandos. So we're trying to get to 70 and do some more grinding tomorrow. Talk at you then. Just another quick little update. So up to 1630 total now. 75 smithing knocked out. Ever closer to approaching with Invention. And then we have another RFD subquest completed. I'm back with another clip, which means more progress. Just more of RFD getting completed. Finishing up with the Lumbered Sage. More progress. RFD getting one step closer to being completed. Just got done freeing the Mountain Dwarf. And yet another subquest completed. Freeing Pirate Pete. We went ahead and grabbed the crab claw, by the way. Just doing some player-owned farm. And we just hit 60 farming. Kind of a big level. Mainly because of access to the Livid Farm. Not going to be grinding that right away, though we will be tackling that for some spells and other things in the future. Right, another invention distraction, and this time we're completing Edgar's Ruse. As we're getting closer to God Wars 1, just want to make sure we have like the teleports unlocked and stuff like that. So yeah, just some more prereqs, just chipping away. But oh, 54 Herblore as well. Quarms now, nothing too crazy. Oh, right. So what is up, everybody? So we're going to be going to God Wars, surprisingly enough. Now, we are not going to be actually fighting any gods. I might mess around and send a trip later. But as an hour, we're actually going to be going for the devotion ability. And I think we're going to tackle the World Wakes before too long, as well as grinding out some God Wars minion KC from both the Bandos and Zamorak rooms in hopes that we can get not only the devotion ability, but also sacrifice. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys soon on how our first trip goes. All right, so needless to say, your boy got wrecked without a Bandos item. So we're coming to do Horror Deep real quick. We are going to get the God Book, go back, and we'll probably camp there for a few hundred kills and hopefully get devotion. I think we pissed off Mama by killing her baby, but time to fight her next. I wonder if we can kill her before she even switches. Yeah, we we sure can. Horror of the Deep completed from the deep. But regardless, did it to make sure that we could get God Book, and it is now time to go redeem that. All right, so I was a little bit worried because unlike old school, you can't actually pick Bandos books. But if you talk to him again after the quest, you can then buy the book. So we can go ahead and wield it. And even though it's a damaged book, it still operates just the same for us. And then I went ahead and grabbed the Sarah book as well, just in case. I mean, fuck it. Why not, right? All right, well, getting the devotion ability, figured go ahead and grab a KC for General Guardor just to make the teleporting back and forth easier. Alrighty, about 1 hour later, and you can see that I'm not at Bandos, but we did take a little detour again, and we're actually going to pick up the Tusk's Wrath ability. As Slayer becomes something we're going to be grinding out soon, having this ability is huge. As you can see here, it's 10,000% of your Slayer level as a damage. Other than that, we have the 4,000, so we're going to buy that. We can also get Devotion and Sacrifice, the two of the abilities we're grinding for here, if we go extremely dry, but it should definitely be quicker to get it via the Bandos God Wars minions. And then Tuska's Wrath, we will just throw that down here. 2-minute cooldown. If it's used on a non-Slayer target, only 15-second cooldown, but it's very weak. So yeah, we're only going to be using it during Slayer, but just pretty much a free one-shot once every 2 minutes. Hey, and there we can see in the chat, there's our first ability unlock. Unlock the Sacrifice ability. So one of the two that we're going for. I think it is here. But yeah, Sacrifice is going to heals you for 25% of the damage dealt. And if it kills the target, 100% of the damage you deal. So across Slayer tasks, stuff like that, definitely going to be saving a lot of food over time. As well as it's going to help out with bossing as well with just a 25% heal. We can watch it here. Boom, 177 health. So nothing huge, but if we use it towards the end of a rotation or right before something dies, that's when we're going to get the bigger heals out of it. Yeah, I really expected it to drop on the ground, but it just literally popped right up in chat, so I had to pull the recorder out. And wow, not even, we'll have to check back, but maybe 30 kills later, 20 kills later, maybe even less, the Devotion ability also unlocked. Great thing about the Devotion one, pretty much for those of us who played old school, it's going to give you the same protection prayer effects. So unlike in old school, in RS3, your protection prayers are only 50% effective, and this will make them 100% effective. And with doing Slayer tasks or like grinding out mobs or anything, that can be extended. So where it usually lasts only 9 seconds, you can make it extend up to almost 20, 19.2 seconds there. But now that those are done, we end up heading out of here. Probably finish up a couple other quests. Gonna go knock out the World Wake so we can get access to those fancy new ultimates. Alrighty, and this should be us wrapping up the World Wakes, and it is. There are some extra lamps here that we will have to wait to use. For example, 80 prayer here. If we destroy it though, we can reclaim it. So we just come back here and reclaim that whenever. Turns out I'm silly and you need 85 magic to use those abilities. So I'll be right back. Well, not right back, but we'll probably use some 83, hit 85 magic just so we can use sunlight at least, so that wasn't all for naught. And then we'll work towards the 85 combat requirements for some of the other ones later on. 85 con is another one for that. and then Balance Strike is 85 attack, and then Frenzy is going to be 86 strength. So that is one of the few that are over that 80 requirement. And then the ranged one, if I'm not mistaken, is also 85. Yeah, and the go-to ranged ability that we'll use going forward. All right, we are back, which means more progress. Here we are wrapping up the Fremennik Trials, which is going to mainly unlock the access to Miscellanea, etc. That's going to give us a lot of gains towards fletching and fire making, which I need to tackle pretty soon. Need to at least get money in there. And then it's also going to give us access to lunars. So we are probably going to go do lunar diplomacy now. That was my last requirement for that. I was mainly just waiting on that raw shark, which I ended up just getting through fishing instead of doing either triple trekking or mogers. But you know, it is what it is. We got it done now, so continue on that, and we will be back after lunar diplomacy. Ooh, and we were using those lamps, and we did get one level from that actually at 50 agility. Major things there, all the crystal stuff, as well as Legends Quest. Alrighty, and we just got another Reaper, and today's Reaper is going to be 22 Dagonoth Kings. So, great thing about that is we have another chance for the Dragon Axe, or Hatchet, same concept, whatever. We also need some Berserker Rings. I know you need, I think it's 10 total for the new Rex Matriarch Ring. So, hopefully, we get a Berserker Ring or two to chip away at that. But yeah, probably just killing Rex still for the main part. But yeah, I'll be back if we get anything nice. So a buddy of mine, Camel, was doing some General Gardor, and he needed a DPS to come with him. He said he's in a tank, so you know I figured I'd come. I got sunshine and stuff now. I'll come with a magic potion, help him out. We're 24 kills in. This is yeah, number 24 right there, and literally almost back to back. Bandos War Shield, Bandos War Boots. Got them within like 4 kills of each other. Didn't record the first one, but I figured I'd at least let you guys see the other one. But yeah, if we get any other drops, I'll let y'all know. So with no food left in the inventory and 3 minutes left in the instance, got another drop. Ended up getting Bandit Tassets. So just some more augmentable power armor for whenever we unlock Invention. It'll be really good for us right away. So yeah, just an exciting moment. That's at 57 KC if I'm not mistaken. 57 KC, and we're looking at quite a few items here. And just look at this epic content. Lunar diplomacy almost completed. Alrighty then, I guess it's time to kill, well, me. Oh, that was pretty quick. Alrighty, and this should be us wrapping up lunar diplomacy. So mainly this is going to give us T50 to T60 armor. This is power armor. So and just a nice little bonus for us overall. And then in regards to, once you do lunar diplomacy in RS3, you can actually teleport back and activate a lodestone. So now we can teleport back here whenever we want. Oh, do we already have it? 1 second, we will find out. Perfect, we do. Just another progress update. Was coming back to the little war area here and noticed that we do have the 200 boss kills now for the Altar of War. So we will no longer have to teleport to the monastery and then teleport here. We can just teleport here, click this little Pray Altar of War button, and it will refill our prayer and our summoning points. And then we can just bank here, get all of our loot or get all of our gear, and then go right back into a boss portal. We are pretty close as well to Vampirism. So that will be the first thing we buy out of the aura shops. Now, obviously, the 25k auras are probably the best out of here. Well, not probably, they are the best out of there, but I'm not saving up for 25k for my first thing. So definitely going to get Vampirism as soon as I can. Just some more progress towards Invention, but 80 mining. Birthright of the Dwarf's going to be pretty big for us later on. And then, other than that, Bainite got unlocked, Concentrated Gold. Scrimshaws will be the thing for the future, better XP and stuff for us. The Gemstone outfit, whenever we get Invention, we'll pretty much be done with it. We're already at 24k. I think we need 54,000. We're already at 24,000, so... And that's to make all 3 sets. There's a ruby, a sapphire, and an emerald. You can make all 3, fuse them together, and then you can pick between the colors and stuff. We'll go over the buffs for that later in the future. All right, upon hitting 80 mining, we did unlock Bainite Ore. Cool thing about it is we have technically a +1 permanent smithing boost through the Dwarven Stouts at like Falador. So I'm going to go ahead and just mine out some Bainite. and we will use Bainite to get the rest of the way to 80, as well as have pretty much a Bainite pickaxe, our ore box, as well as a full set of armor. We'll probably go ahead and get the pickaxe first, and then once the pickaxe is finished, come back here and mine it, just so it's quicker for us. And then after that's done, we'll probably end up wrapping up with 80 defense. Make sure we can wear our new armor, probably 80 attack. Make sure we can equip our new weapon. That'll probably be us wrapping up the video. All right, Camel and I did do a Bandos trip. No drops really, but we did finally get our 5,000 marks of the war. So we're going to be unlocking that vampirism aura. There she be, 80 smithing. It's a big one. We'll be back soon with some armor. All right, and as one of the last few clips, with 80 smithing and we unlocked the Bainite, we needed obviously 80 attack and defense to wear and use it. So we came back to 83 and we've rounded off a couple levels here. Dungeoneering 65, rapid renewals, the only thing we really unlocked there. 85 magic, so nothing huge here other than sunshine. We did unlock scrimshaws. We also hit 80 defense. We can now do Brink of Extinction. We'll probably check into that soon, but we mainly got this for the Bane armor that we can wear. A whole lot of armor, tons of armor. Absolutely crazy in this game. And then 80 attack as well. We'll check out the con level, nothing there. And 70 range here doesn't unlock too much for us. Only thing we really have future-wise for that is Corruption Blast, which we can get from the Liberation of Mascab raids in RuneScape 3. We probably won't end up doing that until we get the reroll through Anemone Forest reputation grinding, but we're still quite a few days away from that. So, and then once we hit 75, we can use Vanquish. And then it also uses no ammo, so it'll be a great weapon for us to have once we hit 75 range, and that's how we'll level that up in the future. But yeah, probably be back with you guys once we get our Bane armor and weapon made. Oh, and I'm sure someone's going to ask, over the few hours that we did ED, 10 mil. So pretty crazy stuff. I'll say not everything has a direct money value in it, and I have taken out the GP a couple times. But we were doing this as well for the daily merchant, as well as just daily shop runs. Early Ironman money just goes and goes and goes. So yeah, having a little surplus of money so we don't have to worry about this quite as much is going to be nice. And after a hard grind, we are back. Full Bainite achieved, or full Bane for that matter. And then went ahead to get the pickaxe up to +4. So that'll be on our tool belt now. And then we have the full set dialogue menu each time for this degradable armor. There we go. But at least it's all wieldable now. We'll probably call the episode on that. Catch you guys back next time. We'll finish up 80 divination, 80 crafting, and get started on Invention. Thank you all for watching. And if you made it this far, feel free to hit that like button. If you want to stay caught up on all the content relating to me, don't forget to click subscribe as well. Much love. Until next time, RNG.